Welcome to this behavior break presented by the Arkansas Behavior Support Specialist. My name is Shayna Bailey, and I'm going to be talking to you about the yes but strategy. Students sometimes ask for things that they cannot have in the moment. Here, the student says, "Can I have cookies?" in the middle of instruction. Students may sometimes engage in problem behavior when the teacher has to say no. Over time, school staff may begin to say yes simply to avoid problem behavior. This is problematic because it teaches the student that engaging in problem behavior is an effective way to get what they want. The yes but strategy can be used to give a soft no to students who are still learning how to accept a hard no without engaging in problem behavior. When implementing the yes but strategy, you must be upbeat and smile, letting the student know that you're delivering good news. You must also provide important details, telling the student where, when, and how they can get what they want because they're not able to get it in the moment. You must also use encouraging words and avoid sarcasm and lies. Let's take a look at the use of the yes but strategy. Here, the teacher says, "All right, class, it is time to get out your journals." The student responds by saying, "Can I have computer time?" The teacher uses the yes but strategy by saying, "Absolutely. What are you going to write about first?" Here, the teacher implemented all components of the yes but strategy. First, the teacher smiled and was upbeat, then provided important details. The student can access the computer time by writing in the journal, when after journal time, and where in the classroom. The teacher also uses the word absolutely, which is an encouraging word. Here's another scenario where the yes but strategy can be implemented. The teacher says, "Who knows the setting for the story we just read?" The student says, "I'm thirsty. Can I have some juice?" The teacher responds by saying, "Of course, as soon as the timer goes off. Do you want apple or grape?" Again, the teacher smiles and is upbeat, provides important details. The student accesses the juice by waiting. They'll get the juice when the timer goes off, and they'll be having the juice in the classroom. The words "of course" are included, which are encouraging words. Let's take a look at a couple of other examples of the yes but strategy in action. Good morning, Riley.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Good.
Good. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Can I play with Legos?
Yes, you can. But first, we got to get done with our morning journal. What are you going to build with those Legos?
Oops, man.
Oh, I can't wait to see them. All right, guys, it's time to clean up. We're going to line up for PE.
Can I do front?
Yes, you can, but today is Jace's day. Maybe we'll draw your name soon. To wrap up, let's discuss when to best use the yes but strategy. You want to use this strategy with students who have decent verbal skills, meaning they'll be able to understand the statement you're making. Use this strategy when you have to deny something that the student wants and the student is still learning how to accept a hard no. Over time, use of the yes but strategy can be faded out as the student becomes more proficient with accepting a hard no. Thank you for joining us for today's behavior break. I hope you find the yes but strategy useful in your classroom. The yes but strategy was taken from this book, Adventures in Special Education and Applied Behavior Analysis, a practical guidebook for understanding and treating problem behaviors in schools by Merrill Winston.